this week's episode of Bring It On. Our special guests are a wonderful duo called Starnes and Shah. And now our host, Mr. Stevie D.
Thank you, Lillian. Lillian's a good old friend of mine, and I really appreciate you coming out here and doing an intro. And we're going to have Lillian come back a little later and help on the show with some fun questions. But our main thing for right now is our guests, and we have Starnes and Shah, and very talented duo. Where you're going to get a little treat today too, because we're going to do a little live playing at the end of the show, and we're going to do some videos of yourselves. But ladies, thank you very much for coming on, and so our audience knows who is who.
Oh, yes, we should reveal. Thanks for having us, by the way.
I love having you on. Thank you.
It's great to be here. I'm Danya, the Shah,
the Shah?
Of Starnes and Shah.
And I'm Zulfa Starnes, the Starnes of Starnes and
the
Shah.
Starnes part?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Was it really tough to come up with the name of the group as far as that? Because even things like that are not...
It was not my decision to put my name.
No, but we did talk about it, and we had some names which were just awful. I mean, we came up with some
like
really...
band name type thing?
Yeah, we tried to meld our names into one. I think at one point we tried Starsha or something like that. It just didn't work. So then we went with the classic, you know, last names, ampersand, Hall & Oates, you know, Starnes and Shah.
Yeah.
We were in good company.
Did you flip a coin whose name went first or anything like that?
Zulfa always goes first.
You know, I played around. If I have it, I was thinking Zelania.
Yeah.
That would be a good
or
one.
Shadzilpa.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did that. I was just thinking like things like you kind of played around with that too.
We did. We did it with our last names, but everything nothing really worked. And then I think actually before we became just a duo, we were playing in a part of a trio, and a friend of ours was on fiddle, and we were called Danya and the Tripping Dizzies.
The Tripping Dizzies.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But
don't miss that name.
Yeah, the one thing is we're going to have a chance to get a feel for your music and your sound and your harmonies, which I think were great. How would you describe your music, your sound?
So I think I'm glad you mentioned the harmonies, because for us I think that's the main thing, is really that we're, before anything, we consider ourselves a vocal act. And not in sort of the traditional sense where you have a lead singer and a backup singer. All the songs are written for sort of two vocalists. And sometimes, a lot of the times, I think there's tension between the vocals. So they don't sort of rest very comfortably, and we like to conjure up that tension in the vocals to help sort of deliver the narrative of the stories. And genre-wise, I think right now we're definitely a blend of, you know, rock and folk. Or sort of going heavier towards the rock side.
Yeah, you have some harder edge stuff. You have acoustic.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, you'll play electric guitar on some of the songs.
Yes. Yeah.
And Zulfa, you do some things with your synthesizer.
Yes.
I said that. I got 4 syllables out. I'm very proud of myself.
Yes.
And you lose it now and then, I heard?
I have.
It's an expensive thing to lose.
Lost 2 microcords, and that was bad. It's not something
I think you had to buy like minutes before or hours before a show.
Yeah, one of them was right before rehearsal, a week before a show. So I was forced to buy another one, and new. And then the other one I managed to get it used, and then I think I lost that one too. No, that was the final.
Like a GPS thing, you on your phone, you can find like a tracking.
I really should get that. And then the latest.
I think they have those.
Yeah, I think I need it. The latest thing that happened was I broke a key.
Oh.
Hours before a show. And we had to resurrect an old MIDI cable. Luckily, our longtime recording engineer was playing bass with us, and he had the skills to show me how to hook up a MIDI cord and use one keyboard to access the sound bank in my old keyboard. And
I can relate, because I was telling you on the way up, after getting everything set and a lot of things I bring up, my car battery was dead. So it's like, really?
Yeah.
So and you just deal with it, and you move on. The show goes on, and things like that. And for anybody watching the show, you know, we'll go 2 or 3 weeks before we show it. We're on the Tappan Zee Bridge crane collapse episode. So even coming up here, things worked out, and we got up here. So where were you when the crane collapse? We were doing Bring It On. So that's interesting. The show must go on.
It's terrible.
Now the two of you, you're not from around the corner here. You're coming from different areas of the world, and the country. And Dania, you're from, your background is?
I was born and raised in Lebanon,
Yeah.
not Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Not Lebanon. That's
That's what everyone
I
always
know.
asks.
No.
Or New Hampshire. I think there's one up in New Hampshire
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
But Lebanon in the Middle East, small country on the Mediterranean there, and yeah, I came here in 2000. So I've been here now in the U.S.
From your
full
family,
time.
or you just?
I came for college,
Okay.
but I had roots in the U.S. My mother is American, actually a Westchester native. So
Oh, okay,
yeah.
so yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But Zilpha, you're
From
a Texas choir girl, if I'm
not
not
Paris,
mistaken.
Texas, Dallas, Texas. Yes, I'm also a choir, song, singing person.
No, I
Lots of music where I was growing up. Lots of surprising similarities, I think, at least some between Texas and Lebanon.
Cultural
we
similarities,
cultural. You know, we both feel like we come from kind of that small town mentality, and we both ended up at Sarah Lawrence.
You're my
right
neighbors.
here in
We didn't know it at
Bronxville.
the time.
Yeah,
I
we
live
didn't
right
know
there,
it.
and great,
Yeah.
great art school and things like
So-
that.
Terrific school.
And
So-
you know, I think I'm being told we're going to have some fun, and we're going to get to some videos. And one of
Yes.
the ones we talked about is going to be Lucinda. We're going to have it.
Good one to
and
start with.
I'm trying to guy has a little acne problem with a bunch of stars, and there's a woman who can't
Yes,
stop eating.
Yes, and the interesting
There's
thing
a lot
about Lucinda is that it was actually filmed by another Sarah Lawrence alum and has other Sarah Lawrence, another
Alums in
Sarah in it.
And it was
So-
filmed right here in Westchester.
There you go.
Cliff Manor, not
Yep.
too far away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Great song, great video, and that's the thing. You do have videos, which is great to have, and they're not, you know, it's not easy to do, and there's a little price tag to that. So, are we ready to hear Lucinda? Lucinda. Great video. great vocals, great playing, and we finally, everybody had a chance to hear you and do things. But talk a little bit about Lucinda, the song, the video, which I think was great.
It was a lot of fun to make.
Looks that way.
I hadn't watched it in a while.
We had a good time. We're very fortunate to have super talented friends, and the director is a good friend of ours from college, and the actress who can't stop eating, or the food keeps reappearing on her plate, is also a good friend of ours from college, and all the other actors were friends of ours from I think our jobs in life sort of throughout.
She went on a diet after that, I believe, or
something. Right. She did eat a lot of weird stuff that day. But the song Lucinda, the song is really about it's really about heartbreak, you know, and I think it's about sort of that sort of persistence of heartbreak, you know, that sort of persistent misery that seems to never go away. And I think that's what the director was going for when she came up with this kind of repeating pattern for things where people keep trying to fight against it and it just won't go away.
That Lucinda, you've had, I don't know, how many, 4 or 5 different albums you've done?
Yeah.
And that one was from...
This is Lucinda's from Red Brick Tide, which was released in 2011.
Okay.
And it was recorded right here in Westchester at a studio called River Works in Dobbs Ferry.
Yeah.
With
I know that place.
With our dear friend Matt Noble.
Matt was working up there?
Yeah, he's in the Bourbons.
The Bourbons who have been on, and that's how I found out about yourselves, and he called me and sent me some information. I said, yes.
Yeah.
Let's put them on.
It was Matt Noble and Roy Matthews, and those are kind of our core guys. And Matt then recorded our next album with us, Shilling for Dreamtown, in 2013. And now we're sort of looking forward to releasing our 5th, it's hard to believe, album.
And that's what I want to talk about also
in 2016. And that one was engineered and co-produced with Roy Matthews. So and Matt mastered that one. So we're kind of a family.
So when's that going to actually be released?
September 16.
So right after the summer.
Yeah.
Now there's a little bit on that too. We were talking. You're going to have a what's the word I'm looking for? Not grand opening, grand release party.
Yeah, release party.
So is that going to be on that September at
yes,
and that's at Arlene's?
It's going to be at Arlene's Grocery, Friday, September 16th.
Okay.
And the Bourbons are going to be special guests. They're going to be opening up the show, and a couple of them are going to be playing with us, I think.
A little bit?
Yeah, they're going to sort of jump on, play. I think Rick's going to play guitar, and Matt will be on bass. So we're looking forward to it.
This show will air before that.
Yeah.
And so if anybody is out there listening, if you want to come down there, and the Bourbons who have been on, something a little different, go down Manhattan and see some
Friday, September 16 at 8 p.m. at Arlene's Grocery.
No, definitely. That's good, and people, you could put on your replay on your videos and take a look at that. No, it's great, because you know what, with original artists, and I was talking to you earlier, that's what we're trying to do with yourselves, the Bourbons, and everybody who's been on here. I didn't really know who most of these bands are. A lot of the bands are local in the area, and we're just trying to give everybody an opportunity to come on, get to hear their music and see the kind of talent that's out there. But as far as getting gigs more in the Westchester area, you find a little tougher?
We've done some great gigs in
Where?
Westchester. I wish
me.
we'd done more. We've done more, but we played the Pleasantville Music Festival, which is outstanding.
A big venue like that.
We did that in 2012, and then we played in. We live in White Plains, so we played at was it Elements?
Yep.
Which I think closed now, but it's right there on Mamaroneck Avenue, and that was a
but they at least allowed original bands to play. That's what I've seen a little.
Yeah.
Problem for a lot of bands to get out there in the area to allow that.
We would like to see, we would like to see more venues looking for original music.
Yeah, it's great, because when people hear it, they love it. You know, yourselves, and sometimes I'll have a couple of bands and things like that. I think we're going to go to another clip already. I can't believe that we're talking here. But you know what's great? Everybody gets to see what's going on. And this video is Cardinal Marks, right? Is what we're going to do. More, what's the word, animated type, and that was great. Yes, what's it? Stop and go.
Stop motion.
Stop motion, and that is from which album?
That is also from Red Brick Tide. The two videos we're showing, the two music videos we're showing are from Red Brick Tide. And yeah, it's Cardinal Marks from Red Brick Tide, and a wonderful animator and just an amazing artist named Rafael Gallegos made it. And he made every little piece in that set by hand.
Yeah, I was watching that, and
tremendous.
our guests, our viewers, are going to see it too. And when we come back, we might talk a little bit more, and then we're going to play Pass the Hat.
Cool.
Okay, so everybody, we're going to have cardinal marks, and I hope you enjoy it. Everybody, that was Cardinal Marks. Great video. We're going to play Pass the Hat in a little bit, but before we do, some extreme close-ups of you two ladies in that. Real quick, what was that about? A little bit more?
Oh, the video. Well, the video, as I said, yeah, the song. The video was all these handmade sort of pieces, and it really tells the story. Sort of, the director really liked the idea of the cardinal, and the title of the song is really about these cardinal marks, which are sort of nautical markers. So he liked the idea of the bird, the cardinal, and was in there.
Good seafaring song.
Right, exactly. And I told him, well, it's got to be somewhere in the ocean because it's the cardinal marks sort of are markers that tell you where danger is and where safety is in the water. And it's kind of about what the song is really about is struggling out of a difficult time, and you're kind of looking for those marks. So that's what the song is about. And he made a beautifully wistful video about a narrative of a little boy who goes off, and then I think his father is looking for him, and the birds, the cardinals become the cardinal marks.
I know some people are really into the cardinals, some family members. That'll strike a responsive chord from them. No, and the vocals and everything, again, great songwriting, structure, everything was great. So we're going to get a little silly, and we're going to get silly with Lily in a little bit, and she's going to get involved in our questions too. Cool. So we're going to play Pass the Hawaiian Hat, and ladies, just grab one of these.
Sorry, and then I pass it down.
And just read it, and that'll be, you're stuck with that question.
Okay,
now.
I'm stuck.
Zilpha, you can have one.
All right, okay.
Let Donnie read her question, and we'll see what her answer is.
This is a good one.
What is it?
If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be? I think right now it would be David Bowie.
Yeah, you know, I know the poor guy passed away, but just the idea,
Yeah.
if you could,
Oh man, yeah.
him and
Would
what
be
his
great.
career is, and that's interesting that you're a fan of David Bowie. And
Oh, sure.
I
Who
grew up.
isn't?
I know. You know what? The guy crossed over everything, and
He
he was
did.
one of those guys. His
Yeah.
music, everybody.
And I imagine it would be a great dinner with a lot of very meta conversations. So I think it would be
Maybe
a
you can
mind-blowing
invite me
event.
if you
Definitely,
if David shows up.
People who want to go.
definitely.
So-
I would pick Prince. for
Prince,
song. Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna. They're all good. So, what kind of silly question
All right.
did you pick that I wrote?
If you could go back in time and observe, where would you go? Oh. I don't know. I'm going to think about this way too much. Well, I see. Immediately I go. Would it be during my own lifetime? Would it be related to me at all, or would it be related more to the history,
be
of
history.
the Earth? You know,
You can check out dinosaurs. You can go.
I think I'd want to see the Big Bang. I think
The
I'd
Big Bang.
definitely.
Oh,
He's
boy.
going way
I just
back.
want to know
What happened then?
What
The
happened?
chicken
What
or the
went
egg,
on?
whatever.
Yeah, I think
That's an interesting one.
I think I'd get the most bang for my buck, basically.
That is such a funny.
I would
example
answer
of
all the
Zilpha's personality.
questions.
And my
Lillian, we'll ask you too. Any ideas on that one? Quick, we have one more question for you. But what would you think? Go back
See
in time.
myself as a really famous movie star that I once dreamt about.
Oh, we're going into the future, or so?
I guess this would be my past.
What do you have to? What do you have in our little Hawaiian Joe hat there too?
Okay, let's see. Remind Steve to
another
ask
reminder.
you where people, our guests, our viewers, can find their music, your guest music.
I always want to. Yeah. Where can they find? Where if they want to go check yourselves out?
Well, we're all over the internet, just like everyone
Yes.
else. So you can find us at www.starnesandshah.com.
And we'll show the graphic. The people see that. Please check that out. Really,
Yes.
I want everybody to look.
And our music is streaming on there for free, and we encourage folks to support indie music. And if you like it, to head over to CD Baby, iTunes, or Amazon, where you can purchase it and make it your own. So, and we're also on Facebook at facebook.com/StarnesandShah.
All right, we're going to have some more quick fun too. We're going to have choices, and we're going to have Lillian help out a little bit too. But I'm going to give me a couple right now. Mariah Carey or Carrie Underwood.
Oh,
Mariah Carey.
yeah, I'm going to be loyal. I went and saw her film in the theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse.
Bugs Bunny.
Mickey Mouse.
Okay. Lillian, you got
We
a
need
couple
to
for
talk
us?
later.
Caribbean ladies
Oh, look at that.
or European vacation.
European vacation.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
go to
Yeah.
Caribbean any day.
yeah.
You got another one for us?
Madonna or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah?
Madonna
Yep.
all the way
Yep.
for me.
I kind of like that Madonna.
Yeah.
I grew up when Madonna was Madonna.
Yeah.
But Beyonce is great and
Younger.
all that. They're all, you know what, how you go wrong with either one. That's really
You
the
can't,
bottom line.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Lasagna or a cheeseburger? And I don't know if,
Lasagna.
Cheeseburger.
okay.
Lasagna.
We're going to probably wrap it up in just a little bit. Let me just give you another quick one. And Bonnie Raitt or Taylor Swift?
Bonnie Raitt all the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so surprised at that one.
Yeah,
I would agree with you.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
And we're going to do just one more, and then we're going to do the live performance you had, which was tremendous. Little Guns N' Roses or Frank Sinatra?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses.
Well, I agree with you. But somebody said, what do you think, Lillian?
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with Guns N' Roses. Now, we're going to do something. I love that. You did a live performance for us. We're going to go to the clip, and to see yourselves playing live is going to be excellent. The song, we did it soon. Prodigal?
Prodigal, yeah.
Prodigal. Real quick, what kind of, the song, what is that one about?
Prodigal's from our new album.
Oh, excellent.
So
okay.
it's a preview. It's its first time out there in the world, and the song is
Oh.
about a. It's about my father, actually. So
Must have been a great guy.
yeah.
And
He
what's the
was-
name of the new album?
He's an interesting fellow.
The name of the new album?
Soon,
The new album will be called, and we'll hopefully have told people by the time this airs, is Soon,
you will grow.
Soon You Will Grow?
yes.
Okay, from Soon You Will Grow, we're going to hear
Prodigal.
played live. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for another episode.
Thank
and
you.
Support our artists, and here we go. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everybody. Excellent.
Hey, barefooted friend of mine, are you gonna leave me alone again? I've been spending all my time trying to evict you from my head. You've been gone for so long. You saw no wrong in what went on. So hey, there should have, could have, man, you got some kind of thing for pure regret. You've been to every far-flung land, manic and deluded like a jungle.